Hezbollah is preparing for a long war of attrition in South Lebanon after Israel wiped out its top leadership, according to two sources familiar with its operations. 3 weeks of devastating Israeli blows have diminished Hezbollah's capabilities. But a new military command now directs rocket fire, like this strike on a northern Israeli town and the conflict with Israeli troops now on the ground in southern Lebanon, they said. The operations room was set up 72 hours after the group's leader Sayyid Hassan Nasrallah was killed, a Hezbollah field commander and a source close to the group told Reuters. The field commander described the command centre as a narrow circle in direct contact with the field, and said it operated in total secrecy. After Reuters published that information, Hezbollah's media office issued a statement saying the information attributed to a Hezbollah field commander was false, adding that there are no sources in Hezbollah. Hezbollah has not named a new leader after Nasrallah, with the most likely successor also killed.
What Hezbollah needs now is
Andreas Krieg of King's College London said the Iran-backed group was operating as a decentralised guerrilla movement.
And so we'll see different cells operating more or less autonomously from the central core. And this way they're a very resilient fighting force, because even though Israel has severely degraded the strategic leadership, operational leadership of Hezbollah, they've also degraded the communication system. The different cells of the guerrilla movement are still operating fairly well.
Hezbollah's war of attrition would depend on its tunnel network, which Israel says extends for hundreds of miles. Israel's military released this video footage, which Reuters couldn't verify, said to show deep tunnels captured by its soldiers. The Hezbollah field commander called the tunnels the foundation of the battle. Mohanad Haj Ali, of the Beirut-based Carnegie Middle East Center.
We haven't seen any sophisticated strikes against the tunnel system so far, which suggests that Hezbollah will maintain an ability to strike against Israeli forces in the south, even as Israel uses immense firepower and massive destruction against towns around the border region. So I think the question of how will Hezbollah resist and how strong will the pushback be is banking on whether Israel has any more surprises up its sleeves, or we've moved beyond that, and now it's a regular ground invasion of which Hezbollah is fully prepared and will inflict casualties on the Israeli side.
Israel says its strikes have severely depleted Hezbollah's arsenal and killed hundreds of fighters. But the group still has a considerable stockpile of weapons, and it has yet to use its most powerful precision missiles, four sources familiar with its operations said. Krieg of King's College London again.
I think Hezbollah is holding back ballistic missiles for a kind of time of no return, if you will. These are the weapons of last resort, which is surprising considering that Hezbollah is under immense pressure.
Israeli officials have said Hezbollah has been firing 100 to 200 missiles and rockets a day on average, and not the thousands expected, which shows significant weakening. It says its operations in Lebanon are aimed at securing the return of tens of thousands of people displaced from their homes in northern Israel. More than 1 million Lebanese have been displaced, according to Lebanese authorities.